The truth about this world is there's an unlimited amount of content and a very limited amount of time. So if you want to get results, if you want to gain influence, you have to be selective. I'm Justin Hitt with Inside Strategic Relations. In today's podcast, we're going to talk about how do you get results, how do you get answers, and how do you level up in your career or your business, especially in a world full of distractions. So first off, there's some limiting beliefs that a lot of folks have, and I see this over and over again. They very often don't have the money to hire the right talent. They very often don't have the answers that they need, or even an understanding of the outcomes that they're looking for. Now, I'm going to offer you a 5-step approach that's going to unlock those outcomes you desire, help you more quickly move to the position you want to be in, and get the results you're looking for. So maybe you work for a company, you're an employee, you make $150,000, $200,000 a year, and you want to go to the next level, or at least make sure that this inflation is handled and you maintain the buying power that you have today. Well, you can hire a career coach. You can watch videos. You can take classes on LinkedIn. You can get another certification. The problem is you won't be able to learn everything you need and have enough time to implement it. So the only shortcut really is to hire talent. Now you might be saying, well, look, everything's available on the internet. If I just watch the video, if I just invest in a course, great. But are you focusing your energy on the results that you're looking for? Finally, you could work too much trying to get answers that aren't relevant by the time you've got them. Now, what's the solution? Well, you need to know what you want and be very clear about the outcomes you desire so that you can focus your energy on those resources, whether they're courses or people, that'll help you get there. And in fact, it isn't necessarily the next YouTube video, the next podcast, the next, piece of content. It may be something unexpected. So let's go through those 5 steps. First off, you want to clearly define what you want. If you don't already have a copy of my book that's available at shop.jwhco.com, I'll link something in the description. The book is called What Do You Want and How to Get It. It gives you a step-by-step approach to define clearly exactly what it is that you want. When you know what it is that you want, you can more clearly and concisely focus on the gateways to get those things. Now, what's more valuable too is step number 2 is that you can eliminate distractions and low-value activities. So I reviewed a book a while back that was the 80-20 Rule of Sales and Marketing by the name escapes me right off the top of my head, but basically it's about the Pareto principle applied to your time. The value of your time. Are you doing high-value activities, or are you doing anything? Are you, searching around the internet, twittering around with your thumbs, and ultimately not accomplishing your goals, and then looking back and feeling frustrated, feeling rushed because you realize you may have the ability to learn everything you need, but you won't have the time to implement it because it takes so long to implement. Number 3, surround yourself with an advisory council. So here's how you get access to the talent you need. These can be real people or imaginary people, but this is your advisory council. You don't go out on the street corner and ask every Tom, Dick, and Harry how to help you solve the problems that you're looking for. You don't go to the library and grab every book. You don't go to YouTube and subscribe to 50 different channels. You focus based on your clear outcomes, based on your clear desires. After you've rejected all the low value activities and you start to reject the content that's maybe meant more to entertain you rather than take you to the next level, and you start surrounding yourself with this advisory council. So yes, Napoleon Hill can be on your advisory council, and you can go through his laws of success and apply them in your business. Really, one thing I found a long time ago is the consumption of content has the least value in your day-to-day activities. It is the application of those things that you know, and then the mapping of what you know into the outcomes you're looking for so that you're constantly and regularly focusing either on recharge activities or the majority of your time is in high value productive activities, those $1,000 an hour, those $10,000 an hour activities. Number 4, you want to repeat what works as you test. So there are some people out there that they have a limiting belief that they know what they're doing. It's just a matter of doing more work They're plugging away with some proven strategies that they know work, yet they're still frustrated because they're not getting the results that they look for. Well, that's because they're not testing new things. So there are strategies that I know work. They've worked for 20 years. The problem is they don't work the same way they did 20 years ago. So for example, classified ads. 20 years ago, you could put a classified ad in a trade journal or trade publication, even a small ad in Wall Street Journal, and you could generate leads. It doesn't work the same way today. Today we have pay-per-click, but the concept's the same. It is a lead generation ad, and it's in pay-per-click, social media, search engines, and such. But again, neither classified ads or pay-per-click work if they're not in front of qualified prospects. And how do you know who's a qualified prospect? Well, that's analysis work is necessary. So again, you want to repeat what works and test as you repeat what works. So you're going to have 80% of what you do is proven, it works, and then you're going to test against that. Number 5 and final tip for this podcast is to scale results, not labor. Doing more work is just going to consume more time. You need to find ways to hire staff. So if you don't feel comfortable hiring somebody smarter than you, which is kind of a weird situation to be in, I'd rather be surrounded by people that are highly intelligent and able to do things that know the answers to the questions that I have than to surround myself with people that depend on me to tell them what to do. But again, there are administrative activities. There are day-to-day time productive activities like mowing your grass and cleaning your house that can be outsourced to free up time to focus on more valuable activities such as cultivating a relationship with your family and serving your customers. So the 5 tips, I'll go over them again. It's clearly define what you want. I've got a special report for that, and we'll get you the link in the description. Number 2 is define the distractions and low-value activities and eliminate them. Okay, now while you're doing that, you might as well do more of the high-value activities. Number 3, surround yourself with an advisory council. Now, 3 very important people on your advisory council is a tax lawyer, it is a CPA, and it is going to be a regular lawyer. By the way, those people are absolutely necessary as you start breaking the $150,000, $200,000 a year, because when other people find out you make that much money, or it's really not that much money, depending on where you live, but again, you want to retain and keep more of the money you have and be able to invest it in useful things and grow. So there are going to be some real people in your advisory council, but it could be books, seminars. Focus on those folks. You don't need 100 people telling you what to do. You only need 2 or 3 that know what they're doing and follow their advice. Number 4, repeat what works as you test. Again, testing. And finally, scale the results, not the labor. If you have questions about what I've covered today, visit me at www.justinhitt.com. Go to the contact page, send me a fax, send me a letter, contact me through that particular page and ask your questions. Again, consuming the next piece of content doesn't do anything for your results. Follow these 5 steps. I go through a lot of effort and resources to get this information to you so that you'll stop making the dumb mistakes. You will have the money to hire the right talent when you focus your resources on the results that you're looking for, because that talent will, of course, bring you results. You will be able to do more of what matters because you won't be wasting time in these platforms that are designed to monetize your attention. And finally, you'll pay for knowledge once rather than pay for ignorance many times. I'll see you in the next podcast. I'm Justin Hitt with Inside Strategic Relations. And visit us, the main website is www.insidestrategicrelations.com, where we help high-income professionals and high-net-worth families transform business relationships into profits guaranteed.